Ladies and gentlemen, it is Wrap It Up. Call into work. Tell them you quit. Call the school. Tell them we got to get the children out of here. Unenroll them. It is the weekend, folks.
It's Bristol, baby.
Oh, and people are coming into town like it's going out of style. They're running the ARCA race right now.
Yeah, we're watching
we speak. We got it playing in the background just to make sure we're all up to date. The new Super Wonder Kid, Connor
Schmilich.
He's already out of the race, so it's a big disappointment.
Oh, man.
But tell you who isn't a disappointment, and that's this man right here.
Ooh, he finally broke it into the winner's column.
Man, just a little too late for those playoffs, though, you know?
Yeah.
Needed a few more days on that. Folks, listen, though, this one car is not all we got for you. We got every car that's going to be running in the Cup race this weekend and what their paint scheme is.
Man, there's another wreck in the ARCA race.
Oh, man, look at it. It's a Greg Van Gisberg.
Vegas Shambles.
That ain't SVG, is it? That's GVA.
That's GVA.
Oh, man. Listen, folks, we're going to look at every paint scheme in the order that they finished last week. Hang with us. We'll be right back with you, babies. Oh, like a fresh wound sewn together. It is Bristol.
That's how they wrap it up, right? The wounds.
Exactly. That's where it was going in my brain. Just wrap that thing up. And a man who finally wrapped him up one again. The big 17. And, you know, I wish he was running the dark version of this. They got the white and the dark.
Yeah.
The white's just too the night. Why not run the dark? You know?
You can't see the dark in the dark.
I guess not.
Come on, man.
But that's why I thought it was cool. I don't know.
I like this though.
Well,
so today I talked to the chef.
Oh yeah?
For RFK and Rick Ware Racing.
Really? What did they say?
And I was telling him about our show, and
yeah,
I was telling him that that we are really impressed with whoever designs the RFK wraps.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
hopefully they get the word back.
He was like, well, you know, he's like, I don't really know exactly who does that, but he said the thing with wraps is either they don't go on well or you can't get them off. He didn't.
Bing bong.
That's right.
Sounds right to me. Sounds good. Okay. Well, I mean, you know, they're hard to work with, I suppose. I had an adventure today, not even meaning to, and wound up talking to a NASCAR driver. We'll talk about that at the end of the show, though.
Hey.
Y'all hang in with us. What's going on, folks, online? I see people clocking in. Hey, what's up? We're on car number 2, the number 16, A.J. Allmendinger, running this weekend in the same scheme that
16.
he won the Xfinity race in.
Yes.
A couple of years ago.
Yep.
And he ran this same scheme. This is, I think, the only time he runs it. So whoever Bargner Precast is, they love the Bristol. They love the nightlife. They like to party. You know, you're familiar with the whole theme about A.J. Allmendinger, right? I love the nightlife. Okay.
He don't know.
Maybe it's an old crowd. I don't know. I thought people would know, like, the 70s or 80s songs. I don't know. It's a okay paint scheme. I'm not going to write home about it. This I'm not going to write anything about.
What a finish for this guy, though.
What a finish. Third place.
Is that his best finish?
Yes. No, wait. Did he get a second? No. Yeah.
No, I think this is his best finish.
Yeah. Third place, Spire Motorsports.
There you go.
Man, they're on the come up. It's just, it's a good thing there's not too many Spires up here. I'd just be throwing up. That stuff just gets curled up on you. Speaking of, man, I think this dude is so due for a win.
Worldwide.
So waiting right there. Honestly, I don't hate this scheme. I like this scheme. Don't get me wrong. But I would have rather seen him run something else Saturday night.
True.
So.
I mean, I saw I'm working, you know, at a place during the route of all the people coming to the track.
Stupid!
Yeah, exactly. And I saw the Trackhouse haulers come by today. They look slick.
Yeah.
Man, I thought they looked the best of any I saw. And, yeah, the Busch Light scheme on there would be better for this car.
Did you hear the news this week? Ty Norris, president of Trackhouse, gone.
Did he move to Alaska?
He's apparently moving to Kulik.
Oh.
Now, remember, he owned part of, what did he own? He owned part of Michael Waltrip Racing. He was co-owner of it. And then he, before that, worked for DEI. And the whole thing was kind of like him and this number 1 car here and stuff, kind of just the whole DEI. This is DEI's Trackhouse now, kind of that lineage. But something's went wrong, and he's going to sell out his part or whatever and go over to Colig and push them around or whatever. I don't know.
Push.
Hey, oh, my
push
God.
this off the track.
The throwing up. What am I telling you?
Push
In the
it.
top 5, we got 2 Spire cars. Okay, there can only be 5 cars in the top 5, and almost half of them are Spire cars.
That's insane.
How did Spire do this? Amazing. And even after this race, am I mistaken here? I could be totally wrong. But did Michael Donald, you know who I'm talking about, did he go and confront Zane? Was that this week after the race? Or was that? Yes, I think that was.
I don't
was
know.
that Atlanta? Okay, I could be wrong.
I don't remember.
Nobody does. Nobody. Yes, right here in the comments, I see somebody on YouTube. Bush ride, absolutely. That's what I expected. To bring the beer out at the night race.
Yeah.
This is an unofficial crown jewel.
I still can't get over the Darlington one. That was just sick.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh. It was amazing.
But
if you want...
This is sick in a different sick
black
way.
and white printer only, please. We've only got so much color ink. Just put it in the logos.
Hey.
The yellow does match well with it, though.
I can't remember where he finished in Atlanta, but he's
on it, isn't he?
Guy's doing good after winning to get in the playoffs.
This could be like a whole Tony Stewart in the 14 deal there, getting the playoffs and pull something off. This guy could win Bristol. Remember, he was going to win Bristol, and then Kyle Busch went right past him, and the 45 got in a wreck.
Yes.
Who was the 8 at that point?
Well, that was on dirt.
Yeah, it was dirt. That's true.
Reddick and that was when Reddick was in the 8.
Yeah, but skills still apply. This guy can get around Bristol. He knows how to search for lines.
Yeah, man.
It could be crazy. Hey, and there's the man right there. Look at him. Last Bristol race in the 34. Then we're going to see him go to the 71. It's going to be weird to me, honestly. The last few years here, he's just become so much the 34 in my mind. Like, I mean, there's David Reagan and people like that, but, I mean, who else has actually pulled off something like Michael McDowell has in this number? Nobody in our lifetime.
There's bumpers laying on the track right now in the ARCA race.
Well, it's Bristol, baby.
It's Bristol, baby.
Hey, speaking of, here's a
mattress.
Get you a mattress before you start beating and banging on the walls over there.
Hey.
They ran this on the 77 last week. 2-race deal. They put one of them over on your boy here who supposedly people are saying has some deal, but there's been no announcement. And a lot of people are thinking he's going to the 15 full-time. And then
another bad decision in life.
Yeah. I don't know.
Well, yeah.
What? I don't know. Justin Haley's got some pretty decent finishes.
True.
I don't know, though. I don't know. It's going to be B car no matter what. I mean, he's not getting an A car.
There's an A minus car.
This is
Bing bang.
This is a beer company. Old Armor Beer Company.
That sounds
Nothing makes me more thirsty than thinking about old metal.
Ugh.
They have got them a new beer, as you can see on the side of it there. It is called Stuart Haas Beer. Stuart Haas doesn't give a crap about the logo, about the company name. They're like, we're only going to exist 9 more weeks. Sure, you can make a beer, whatever. What you want to make? You want to make toys? We don't care. We'll let you make it, put it on anything, whatever. Give us some money.
Corey LaJoy's going to be working for Mattress Warehouse next year.
Maybe hauling mattresses in a truck. You may be right. It's 41. I don't know what to think about it. I like the color green, but for some reason it looks cheap to me. And also the beer can that's Stuart Haas Beers took no effort to.
No.
It's a solid black can with just Stuart Haas wrote on it.
Okay.
I would have put something on there. Speaking of putting something on there, one of the Monster drivers wound up and got him a Monster sponsor. What do you think about that? It's mind-blowing to me how they do it. Monsters everywhere you go.
I love it.
This is a pretty good look for the Menards, though, the black with the Monster thing. I'm going to tell you something. Folks at home, if you're not resting comfortably, sit down. I don't want you to lose your breath when I say this out loud and possibly you fall. Austin Cindric is in 3rd place in the points.
What?
Exactly. Okay. Austin Cindric is 3rd place.
After 2 races.
43 points back.
Well, because he had a really...
43 plus, excuse me.
He had a really good Atlanta race.
Yeah, and he's in
top, was his 10th?
Top 10, yeah, here.
9th, 10th.
What if Austin Cindric makes it all the way to the 4? What if the whole world just turns upside down? Oh my gosh, Austin! I would. This is the bracket buster. It's hard for me to believe a lot of people had him going past 16.
Yeah, because, I mean, if something crazy doesn't happen, the 11 could be out.
I know.
That's insane.
The 11, negative 6 points right now. He literally has to pull off some stuff.
Well, I thought he was a lot farther back than
Well, no,
that.
but that's still, I mean, Burton's only negative 20. Honestly, any one of those guys could make it or break it. To me, Kyle Larson's ninth, and he could fall out. He's only 25. Oh, man, I like this. I'm right here. I'm just going to tell you right here.
Johnny.
New Bass Pro. It's my wrap of the week.
Wrap of the week.
I'm going to hit it with it. Look at it. I like the colors. They updated it. They got the big W in the back. They got the 10 on here. The black and the red and the white. I love those color combinations. Also, I did see a video of Noah talking about the car. He's in love with it. He said they're trying something different this week. Again, they always did something a certain way, but the company's going to exist like 8-9 weeks. So they're doing whatever they want, I guess. On the other door, the number faces the same tilt. So it's opposite way. It normally goes forward, but now it's going backwards on both doors. And for a second, you're kind of like, what? When you look at it.
He's going to win for sure.
Probably.
Just because that number placement.
If he doesn't, you know what that means.
Bing bang.
That's
no
right.
big deal. We move right on to your ninth place in the points. Plus 26.
Boring.
Plus 26.
You know what?
How?
If Larson, I'm already pissed because they've already announced the Indy deal again for next year.
Right. Yeah.
And
I bet, you know what? Didn't they tell us that while they were still there? I'm pretty sure they said while they were setting in Indy how they were going to do it the next year already.
That they wanted to do it.
Oh, okay. I thought it was already definite.
No, it's official now. But yeah, if he misses like advancing into the later rounds,
yeah,
it's all because of the stupid Indy race because he didn't get any points in Charlotte.
Right.
And he's going to do it again next year.
Oh, I bet you he shows up next year. What do you want to bet about that? I got a paper here. You got one too if you want to look at it.
I hate papers.
But it's a summary of what's going on in the next-gen era. A summary of the last 100 races. And when you look at all the stats, it's just like 5-car, 5-car, 5-car. Like covering at least 3/5 of it. Like most wins, Byron and Larson tied for 11.
Mm-hmm.
Podiums, Larson, 23.
And
Top fives, 38. Where else is he? He's down average start, 9.
Number of poles.
Tied with Bell in 11. Top 10 starts, 62 out of 100. That's pretty dang good.
Laps led, average percent laps led per race.
Oh, he's almost 10%. That's the highest of anybody.
Stage wins, stage points.
24 stage wins.
Dude, this is insane.
Right?
These stats are blowing my mind.
Playoff points, 79 in just the last 100 races since he's went into this. I mean, you go down this, just boom, 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 boom. And there's a couple 11s in there.
So you telling me I don't have anything to worry about?
No, not at all. This playoff format, you got plenty to worry about. Just like Daniel Suarez. He is... What if Suarez makes it?
I hope he does.
I do too.
He's my number 2
But
man.
he's number 5 in points right now.
There he is.
But I'm just saying, a lot of people are like, no, he just won Atlanta. It ain't going to hold up. Nope.
He almost won Atlanta again.
It's true, right? Second. He needs another win, I can tell you that. Hey, look at the big man. You can't even tell the yellow banners there, guys. Come on. Switch it up a bit. It's got something about childhood cancer on it because they don't want us to say their car's ugly and they want us to feel bad about it. Well, guess what?
Take a look at
We got
this
all of the put-downs you
motherfucker.
need around here, baby.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust
I don't
me.
like the
You're not
black,
that guy.
whatever shape rhombozoid that is in the front. They just,
Oh,
just
yeah.
made it all yellow.
Right? Yeah, just random shapes. Just gap it up. Gap it.
Looks terrible.
It's
Just that part.
I got a Matt Kenseth shirt on. I still think about Matt Kenseth when I see like DeWalt.
Sure.
Yeah, who breaks out the Matt Kenseth Batman shirt? Anybody got the Batman Matt Kenseth shirt? It's a rare one. Hard to come by.
I don't remember.
It's one nationwide race he ran at Bristol. He drove it.
I'm not a robot. I'm a human.
Debatable, I would say.
Did I tell you?
Locked in.
Did I tell you I saw Joey on the a hair club commercial?
Yeah, what was up with that?
No, I don't know. It's so random.
A hair
I was
club
like,
for men?
I was like, what in the world? There's Joey and his wife are both on the a full minute and a half commercial,
Oh my gosh!
just pushing the, talking about growing hair, artificially or whatever.
It's insane. Well, somebody in the comments who was Blaney in the points is only in 8th. That's only 29 plus. It's, you could get 40, 50, 60 points in a race if you nailed everything.
Yeah.
So, really, nobody's safe but Joey Logano, honestly. Technically. He's the only one locked in.
Right.
Hey, look, we got a...
Logano could win again. He's good
We
at
got
this track.
a person here that wants to do things.
He's hiding.
We got to get him out of there. All right. Hey, listen, they painted it white because it's the nighttime. It's normally gray, and it was fine. And for some reason, they said, you know what? Let's do the same thing Chris Buescher's doing, and we'll paint it white. Back to your hair club thing. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I got lost here. Somebody in the comments, they got multiple comments, and they threw me off from different places. The wife has hair club for men?
No, she was just on there supporting Joey
that he got hair.
and telling all the women to make sure their men go get this treatment.
Oh.
That was what she was on there
I
for.
guess so. I mean, if you're famous, everybody's going to know you had it done anyway. You might as well get paid for it, right?
Yeah. But I'm thinking, I'm sitting there the whole time, I'm like, okay, Joey Logano makes multi-millions of dollars.
Right.
Why does he need to go on a hair commercial? I don't know.
He's got no shame, baby.
He's a piece of crap. The kid, he sucks. He's sucked his whole career.
This sucks.
It does suck, doesn't it?
It's
I
terrible.
wanted to like it, and boy, I cannot. I cannot like it. It's bad. It is. I don't know how they messed it up so bad. It's Toyota. I'm a Toyota guy, folks. I hate to tell you. I only have Toyotas, and Mobile One's always hot. And somehow they put them together and made it just terrible. It's a major disappointment.
Yeah, the Corey LaJoy.
Where's a sad horn at? I don't know.
It was better. The red and white, red and white Corey LaJoy car was a lot better than this for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know. But Bubba signed multi-year extension.
Oh, did he?
This week. So a lot of people are mad about that, I'm sure. Get on Facebook. Check it out. Hey, the 48 running the same old scheme like he does every week. Same old thing, Miami Vice Heat.
Just like Larson.
You think there's any possibility he could win?
Bowman?
Yeah.
At Bristol?
What's the odds for Bowman pulling off a win?
I just don't. I mean, we've
Camera
been to
two.
every.
Oh, camera 2 went off. Sorry.
We've been to.
He runs well.
Every Bristol race in the last
He pulled
25
off-
years.
Who would have seen him win Chicago?
Well,
I'm just
I don't
saying,
know.
maybe he pulls out something crazy.
he's not going to win. I
What
don't
about
think.
this guy? You think he's got it?
How did that dang deal get here?
Man, this is saddening. This is so sad. A great color, a really awesome color of the number,
Yeah.
and then they screwed the entire thing up with all these words.
Yeah. This is Eastman. This is a local company.
That's the new Eastman brand, Lumar.
Like, Eastman was who Kodak was, folks, the yellow Kodak car back in the day. Now, here they are. They do the Lumar now, window foam, and it ain't no Kodak car, baby.
Nope.
It ain't. It's dead. Just like King Sports Air.
Yeah.
Mobile One. You're right. That might be the first Mobile One car I've ever seen that's a dud. Absolutely. Hey, patriotic time. Johnny's cranking it up on everybody else. He let Noah get dark and red. Over at the 19 camp, though, it's red, white, and blue. He just wrote U.S. Army Air Force on it. The Navy's got to feel bad, right? Because Johnny is not supporting them. You think it has anything to do with fishing? Is that why he doesn't support the Navy? Maybe he's trying to build his own Navy with all those boats he's got, tracker boats.
Or he thinks the Navy blows up all the fish.
Yeah.
So
maybe
he's no fish to catch.
Yeah. An Army got. He's not worried about birds or deer walking on the ground, I guess. Army and the Air Force are fine. It's not bad, though. Honestly, the rendering of it was ugly, but the real picture of it pops pretty well.
Yeah, I typically am not a fan of patriotic paint schemes.
Right? Yeah, because it's
But
done so much.
This one's not too bad.
But this one's kind of hot, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, he got the patriotic, man. He got so much cash money.
Hey, there's old.
Pie Barker.
There's old Child Barker again. Child Barker.
Speaking of getting some child backer, fill your mouth up with free stuff like these shirts.
Child Barker.
All you got to do is put in the comments on wherever you're watching who wins this race. If you get it right, you're going to win some shirts, multiple shirts. We got them in multiple sizes. And we'll probably throw in some other stuff because nobody's won in a couple weeks. Multiple people get it right. Usually we only draw one person, but, if not a lot of people do it, a couple people do it, we'll give them away to everybody. All you got to do is say who wins the race and be right, baby. It's that easy. I'll tell you, listen, I'll go ahead and give you one for free. The 42 will not win the race. Okay? Warning. Legacy Motorsports. Do not come prepared to go to victory lane. The 54.
Saw this guy's hauler go by just a little while ago.
Was it black?
No, it was the monster hauler, I think.
But isn't it black?
Yeah, I was. Yeah, I thought you meant like it was all just. I'm not listening to what you're saying.
Well, that's bad for a show about talking.
I know, right?
The ARCA race is just getting good. People are getting on themselves. Should we just live stream races, us watching races, not the race themselves, just us?
Us watching.
The other people can't see them. They just have to watch us watch them.
That'd be good.
Oh, man, I'm going to tell you. I'm not a big Denny fan. If this is your first time watching, I'm afraid he's going to win. I'm not saying that's my pick
You
yet.
think he's going to do 3 in a row at Bristol?
If you won the last 2, why not be the favorite for the third, you know?
I
think
odds of that happening are just so low.
That's true.
But he could definitely prove me wrong, for sure.
He's got a motivator in that his season's going to be over. It's definitely the first time he'd ever been out of the round of 16, right?
I think you're definitely going to see this guy try to make a huge push at qualifying.
Dominate.
Get all of the stage points he can
He'd
get.
be killing it.
But, yeah, I don't know.
I hope it's not that way. I hope he doesn't run away with it, but I'm afraid it might happen. Here's somebody I'm pretty confident will not run away with it.
He's not going to advance out of
He's
this
a
round.
piece of crap. The kid, he sucks.
I didn't say that.
He
That was
sucked
Joey
his whole
Logano
career.
that said that.
Well,
I wonder where he's going. Supposedly he's talking to a few people. Who do you think it is? You think maybe he's getting the Ty Dillon's truck ride? Something like that?
he'd be better than Ty Dillon for sure.
Ty Dillon, you know, were you here last week? Who was here last week? Anybody?
I
I was
don't
by
know.
myself. Maybe I talked to myself last week. Ty Dillon's a prime candidate to get the 31 full-time, they're saying, next year.
31.
Yep. Remember?
Daniel
Well, but we thought he was
Hemrick-
going to get the 16 this year. So.
Daniel Hemrick's gone.
Probably. But what about Bed Bath & Beyond? They're back
Oh,
in a big way.
from the dead.
They've been bought out by Overstock. And the difference in Overstock and Bed Bath & Beyond is one's color's red and the other is blue. And other than that, they're the same freaking store.
I thought, I was like, I legit thought that they died.
They did. They went to bankruptcy court, and the guy who owns Overstock.com bought them in bankruptcy court.
And now he's putting their name back out
And then
there.
he's putting, and now you can still buy the stuff from him just with their name now.
Oh, my word. This is so confusing.
Well, I mean, obviously, the gentleman's a great investor. You see how much money he's put into the Stuart Haas program and where they're headed. He makes great choices. Matt down in on the YouTubes, he's saying Denny ain't no DW. I like that. I like that a lot. That's a good point.
I hope you're right, Matt.
I do hope he's right. I hope he's right more than anything.
There's this slick-looking car again.
Slick.
All the time.
Got the yellow. The yellow somehow just goes with it. It makes the tires pop.
Yeah.
Maybe it's Christmas for Brad. Brad used to be able to kick some butt at Bristol. That's been a while.
He almost beat Denny back in the spring when we had that.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
The best race in decades.
Yes, true. That was amazing.
Because they screwed the tires up somehow. Wish they would do it again, but
Supposedly they're bringing the same tires. That's what they said. I don't know if I believe that, but that's what they said. Or
I never believed any of that. They're like, oh, well, it's just because the track's cold. We were there. It wasn't even cold that day.
It's true.
I don't understand.
They lie.
Yeah.
What about this boy? He don't lie. He got the blood drip straight
shoot.
up. I went to McDonald's this morning. Listen, if you're coming into town
It's Bristol, baby.
and you got to get something to eat or drink, we got a McDonald's right off of Exit 5. Just keep going. Don't bother to stop there. You're not going to get waited on. You're not going to get service. I went this morning. All I said was, listen, I want a Coke Zero. Our fountain machines just exploded. Like, you don't even have, they won't serve other things other than soft drinks unless you buy like a coffee, right? So you got to drink coffee with everything. How do you run a McDonald's with no drinks? It doesn't make any sense. Anyway, it's happened multiple times, and I should think just out of my inconvenience, we should boycott the whole company.
Michael Jordan would disagree.
You're absolutely right about that. But Michael Jordan, does he really even own a charter in the sport anymore? Who knows? We're not even sure.
St. Paul.
St. Paul, well, listen, I haven't had a big interaction with the St. Paul McDonald's. That was it got there after I left that area. But I will tell you, it can't be good. There's no way. The Hardee's was always terrible, and the same people got to work there. Look over here.
This is one of the few wraps that the 3 runs that I actually like.
It's kind of like the 19s.
It's better than 19. I like it better than the 19.
The 19 kind of had like a flag thing. He's got like a devil ray thing.
There was too many stars on the 19.
You're anti-star.
I don't like the stars.
All that light pollution.
Yes.
Giant balls of bulbous gas out in the planetary expansion. You don't care for it.
They die too, just like everything else.
Hey, speaking of that, for some reason that just made me think. We never even introduced ourselves. We're 26 minutes into the show. You might as well know who we are. Hello.
Hello.
Doubt you made it this far without watching the show before. Who would? Pinnacle. He keeps running this, and the picture looks nice, but every time I see it on the track, I think, I don't care for that. No, sir, I don't like it. And
No respect, no honor.
they're still saying he's going to quit the 51 and maybe go to the 7, or maybe somehow magically go to Rick Hendrick's super stable, even though it's not going to happen.
Who's in this again? Is this Gralla this week?
No, this is
he's in 15.
Justin Haley.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's all right. It's Rick Ware. They're all the same.
15 is the
They like
Kaz
to change.
Gralla.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's around. Kaz, he's going to show up in your favorite
Cody,
paint scheme.
unless Cody's running.
Well, I can tell you, it's not going to be Cheddar's car night unless Kyle Busch gets really set up. He has not been happy at Bristol with an RCR car. While I'm there, I'm listening to him on the scanner. He's trying to calm himself. You can tell. He if he was in the 18, he would just be ranting, cussing, and sometimes he does, but he's not as bad as he used to be. But he has not been happy with the RCR setup at Bristol since he went there.
Yeah.
I'd want to pick him, but I'm just afraid of RCR is the problem, not Kyle. Hey, Food City?
Doritos?
What the hell is that?
The Food City around here, it's our corporate overlords, if you didn't know that. They're the biggest employer of the region around Bristol.
It's Bristol, baby.
So they're telling most people we know what to do and where to be. And they've started this thing that every year they're sponsoring what seems lately to be colored cars. It was Petty Cars, which is Legacy now. And they slap on some product to get a discount. Mountain Dew a lot. And here we go. We got the whole PepsiCo Frito-Lay combo. I like the colors, but for some reason it just looks like a giant ad, like supermarket ad to me. So I don't like it over there.
Because it is.
You're right. It is what it is. I absolutely detest the 3 food cities on the front.
Yeah, those are.
I might have changed my entire view of everything.
Just
for this. I won't shop at Food City this weekend.
Just
in your
this
face. Well, I have to shop the rest of the time or the mines will go broke and we'll all die. Back at the Dollar Tree, man, there's a lot of green this week.
There is a lot of green.
There's usually not very much green of all it does with Gain Car. Man, the Gain Car's hot.
Oh, yeah.
We all
that was the
we all
Todd
got
Dillon,
the shirt.
42
Yeah.
Todd Dillon, man.
I know like a lot of people that have that shirt. Everybody loved that Gain Car. 43 has been a disappointment to me all year long. I really expected better finishes. And now he's not even beating the 45 anymore. I mean, the 44, the 42. He hasn't been beating 45 at all, hardly. The 42, which is really disappointing because the 42 was looking like the new low man on the podium.
Yeah,
Yeah, I do.
Hey,
Z Nation's back.
I like that.
It's the future, man. Look at it. That's
It
from the
is.
future. The letter Z, that's from the future. You grew up in the 1980s.
I kind of forgot that he ran this at some point.
He did.
No, he did last year. Does he run it this year?
He
before?
has before this year at least once. I want to
Okay.
say twice, but just maybe once. Maybe only had 2 races with it. This is the second. It's not bad, but it's not like what you normally see. That's what gets me. It's very futuristic. It's very unformatted of the car. That's what it is. Yeah.
You're wrong.
I know. Speaking about being wrong, I often lock myself indoors and hide away from the giant gaseous ball in the air that you were just talking about how you hated the sun. Remember that?
Stars.
Stars, exactly. Those are
But the sun is a star.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say, but unable to. Boy, I'm doing a great job of trying to explain things from space when I can't even speak English whatsoever. So anyway, I've done blown the whole premise of whatever the crap I was trying to make up about the sponsor. I've blown a very good take about how you should get out and you should call White Blaze and see what they're doing and have them take you out on a hike. They go out and they look at lizards. They go out and they show you ponies. You can pet a pony. You can be drunk. You don't have to be drunk. Pony petting is not optional, though. If a pony approaches you on the pony hike and demands to be petted, I think it is the law of the state of Virginia, or is that in Tennessee?
It's in Virginia.
In Virginia, okay.
Yeah, Tennessee's people too crazy in Tennessee to do that stuff.
Right. So the pony law of Virginia guarantees every pony the right to be petted. So you must pet the ponies if you go on the pony hike. That's just the law around here. If you're in town this weekend, call the people at White Blaze Outdoors while you're waiting on the night race to start on Saturday and you're bored out of your mind. I know you're over there sitting in the field right now, over there just drinking it away, and you're already bored and it ain't even started the truck race yet. You need to get out and see nature. Call White Blaze Outdoors while you're in town. They can hook you up with a guide, take you out Saturday morning to the woods and show you expensive reptiles and frogs and raccoons and things like you've never seen. Okay. Back to the cars.
That guy's going to pee his pants.
They got 3 to go on the ARCA race. That's your
3
update.
to go.
I hope y'all are watching this like on Friday or something.
Meat bone.
He got the meat and bone again. That car is hot. It is on fire.
Oh. Man.
You think you just, he's got like a Will Ferrell complex. I'm on fire, because the car is on fire. Oh, man, yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Meat and bone, Doc. Is that like, can you order like frozen meat?
That's what I think it is. But from what I saw on the website, I didn't research it too much because it seemed like a ripoff to me because you're paying by weight. And I'm like, am I paying for the bones that you're leaving in it? Because that's their whole thing. You're not really buying like cuts of meat. You're just buying sections of animals. Like I'd like a rear shank. Like you're buying the whole deal back there.
The bones in it, that's
money, all right?
Who won?
You got to do it. I don't even know.
What's his name? Sabalich?
You got me.
Hey, refreshed.
Going to get washed away to coming up in the big town. Oh, you're going to need a drink of water after this man makes them holler down in Bristol, baby. I do not see Ricky having a good race. Ricky has the potential to run good at Bristol. I've seen him do it. He knows how to drive the track. I just don't think he has the patience these days, and I don't think he has the car. That's all I'm going to say. Especially to Sonny Waters, not going to get you around the track. This car's hot. I like that.
Hey,
I like that a lot.
Some foreshadowing there right before we brought up the 12.
Oh, yeah, right there. Come back, checkered flag. Listen, he needs a win. I'm all about this. If the 12 could win this weekend, I'd personally be very happy. Very happy. I love this paint scheme. He's run this before this year, but, I mean, what is it you don't like about it, right?
Yep.
There's nothing wrong about it
I'll give you some more foreshadowing there. Mr. Sullivan on the YouTubes. This could or could not be who I'm going to pick to win the race. But you got to find out.
You got to wait through. Well, he ain't going to have to wait too long because he got in a wreck and was dead last. But
today,
here we come to Mr. Josh Bickle.
Bilecki.
Yes. I almost said that to him today, actually. I didn't. I caught myself, and I said the real name. And I actually anyway, I met Josh today. Very nice guy. They came to where I work, which is a high school here in Bristol, and brought a show car. And the Arby's folks made an announcement about a basketball tournament coming to our location that's been at a rival for decades. And it was awesome, and a lot of the kids got to meet him and stuff. So I talked with our man there about the Arby's car, as you can see. And just because it was on the brink of notice, I didn't know I was going to get to talk to him. And we really had a great talk about how much meat could fit in the car and things like that. We really did. And then we found there's no sound on the video. Oh. But, these things happen. It's, a student was helping out. These things happen. It's okay. But I really wish y'all had heard how much Josh loves piles of meat and how he would pile them in the car. I asked him if he could get, back in the day when they'd put like a cup on a stick and put it through the window. I was like, maybe they could just put meat through there and you could just pile it up on the side. Oh, it was too good. Okay, that's everybody. The 66 is the only open car running this weekend. Justin, who might you put on a throne of lies and deceivement that gets them a small sword and a big trophy that was carried around by Professor Dr. Good?
Well, everything in me wanted to pick the 11, but
Nothing in me wants to pick the 11.
I wanted to pick the 11, but then I remember that you can always add 1 to a number and get the correct answer. So I'm going to go 11 plus 1, and I am picking Ryan Blaney to win this weekend.
Man, I hope you are right. I hope you are right. I do. I really do. That car is hot. I just want to sit here and admire the car again. But I'm afraid to tell you, as much as I would like your prediction to come true, I'm afraid the future has called me and told me the win we will see will be one Mr. Bale.
Oh,
The 20 will pull off and move to the next round as he just gets running through the big
dude,
playoffs.
I honestly forgot about the 20. That's a really solid pick.
Yeah, right. See, look, and
Ugh.
Sullivan on here, Mr. Gary Sullivan says, Justin, you're the man. He was over here giving you props for your pick. Now you're going to turn your back on him like that.
No, I'm not.
Man, just breaking the barriers over here,
I'm
just
not
coming apart.
changing my pick.
Oh,
I just
okay. All right.
did
No,
not
don't get
think
violent.
all the way
It's
through.
okay. It's all right. Oh, Lord. I tell you what. We need some new schemes. We need them coming. We've only got, how many more races we got?
7 after this.
7. We're going to be down at the track this weekend. Tonight's the truck race. Jordan's on location right now at the truck race. If you see him, give him an old wrap it up kick in the crotch. And then me and Justin will be there tomorrow and Saturday with a mixed company of folks. Come out and see us. And then we're going to be in Dega. We're going to be in Martinsville.
And the Roval.
And Roval.
Yeah.
We're going to be at half the races left in the season.
Right.
We've saved them all up.
We have.
So we got a busy time coming up. Come out and see us if you see us. If you see us this weekend, please holler at us. Who knows? We probably have free stuff, at least stickers. All right, Justin, you got any news for the folks? Any Bristol things to hit them with before we go?
It's time.
100%. All right, boys and girls, we love every one of you and appreciate you watching the show. Keep tuned in and send us all the hate mail you got. We love every one of you.